Hi guys, it's Pixels Tech here, back with episode 2 of our Widgy Widget Basic tutorials. Today we're going to focus on import and export of our widgets. So let's get started. We're going to begin here with imports, and I'm going to start with the Explore tab. So Explore is a variety of different widgets from designers that are uploaded and inside Widgy. So you can just go through, select the one you want and press import, and that will go into your create tab on the imports section. So when you scroll down, you'll see it. And you can either edit that and it will stay in your imports, or edit as copy and it will go into your yours tab. And we're going to start with the QR code from the camera. So you're going to press import. Once you've got your QR code, you're going to just put the camera in front of the QR code and it will load automatically into your widget. Again, edit as copy or edit, dependent on your preference. We're going to explain a bit later about how to get the QR codes. So next is import in JSON. And it's the same situation. So we're going to go to import and we're going to go to the little box that says URL or JSON. And this time we're going to go over to Reddit. And this is a post that I found on the Reddit page. And we're going to copy that text. So JSON code and URLs were one of the first ways to share and import widgets. It's now superseded slightly by QR codes, which are a lot more popular. But there are still some older designs that are still transferred this way, and it might be a preference still to use JSON or a URL, so that's still available to everyone to use if needed. So the next one we're going to do is via photos. So we're going to go back to the import, and at the bottom we are going to select the import QR code via photos or from photos. So from this one, I'm going to go to one from Reddit, and depending on what device or app you're using, you can either save it, or if you can't save it, take a screenshot, and then we're going to go back to our Widgy widgets. We're going to press our import from photos, and we're going to go to the QR code we've just picked, and then we're going to press add, and that will automatically again add it to your library. You just press edit or edit as copy. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go to import via files. I use files much more frequently for my own widgets. I back them up by exporting them, which I'll show you again later. And I have folders with various backups, different dates and things like that. And then I have a main folder. So you can manage these how you like. And you can select multiple and then upload them. And again, these will be imported into your imported file. And finally, on the import, we have copy and paste. As you can probably imagine, it's very similar to all the others. So what we do is we're going to go to a QR code that we have. This one's just saved for my photos, but you might find it somewhere else. We're going to copy that just like we would with anything else. And we're going to import via pasteboard. You do get a pop-up now in iOS 16. I think you can change it in the settings, but when you press allow, this will be imported into your import folder. So next is export, and this will be all files. So what this does, if you go up to export in the top right corner, this will be in your create tab. You can export all of yours or all of imported. What this does is, as you can see, there's 19 documents on my iPad there. This will save all widgets in that folder. So what you do, create the folder that you want to place them in. I'm just going to add a new one here, and then you just press save, and all of those widgets will save to that folder. And then you can always import them back using the import from file that we went through earlier. And finally, we're now going to go back to export, but this is the share. So if you think what you can import from, you can obviously share that way as well. So what you're going to do is select the widget you want, and you're going to press the share button at the bottom. And first we're going to go to save as files. So again, this is exactly the same as the import. However, you only sharing one at a time to your files. And then we're going to share as JSON. This is as simple as a copy of the JSON text and paste it where you want to either share it or store it. And I'm just going to paste it here. And as you can see, JSON text and code can be quite large. Next, what we're going to do is share via a QR code. So we're going to go to share and share as QR code. And this would be my personal preference, saving it as an image if I was going to share this on Reddit, because it just gives you that image and the QR code. Anyone can save it to their photos or their files and just download it from there. So as displayed on the screen, you can see it's gone into my photos now. So I can just share that and upload it to Reddit if I wanted to. Next, what we're going to do is share it as a video preview. This would be good if you wanted to share maybe a time lapse of your calendar or your time, or maybe some automations you've installed on your widget. So yeah, you just press share, save as video, and then it will go as a video into your Photos app. And now we're going to share it as a picture. So we're going to go again down to share. We're going to go as show image preview and save image. And this will save as usual into your Photos app. Now, a really good thing to do here is if you want to advertise your widget for other people to download on Reddit. And what a quite common thing to do is maybe take a screenshot of your widget in place, use a photo or a video of the image, and then maybe download the QR code. And then what you can do is you can post onto Reddit the 3 items. So here I'm going to create a new post and I'm going to add the photo of my widget. I'm then going to create an additional photo and add the QR code. I'll put a little bit of description in. I won't do it on this post, but then I'd add a title and call it something. But this, I'll just call it my new widget. And then this can quite nicely segue onto the final sharing method, which is sharing via URL. So press share, share as a URL, and again, this is the best way to do this is to copy it. And for this scenario, I'm just going to paste it as a link in the Reddit post. And then you're ready to post that Reddit post and share your hard work with everybody else on the forum. So that's it. That is all the ways you can share and import. You can use backup. Now, I don't tend to use backup very often, and I think it's more of a short-term solution. I always like to export and import my own designs and have version control myself, but that's just me. So I really hope you got some information from episode 2 and you learned something today. And episode 3 will start going into the creation. We'll focus mostly on the layout of creation rather than actually creating. And then onto the exciting stuff, we'll start looking into the basics around creation. So bear with me, we will get to the fun stuff. But for now, please like, subscribe, ring my bell, feed my ego, and I'll see you on the next one.